Guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, those people that share my videos and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into
so
this
lovelies, I
video.
came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where this pink-colored lady is actually revealing a lot to the entire people, telling them that, oh, these people are actually the original ones, and we just need to quit deceiving ourselves. I was able to put up some stitches because a lot of people were like, oh, we told you so. I'm just going to roll it. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. Alright, lovely, let's dive into it.
Do you want to explain the special about melanin and how it protects the cell, the DNA inside the nucleus? That's very important.
Part of the reason you can't do these experiments, you know, where there's a lot of melanin around, the melanin actually in a lot of people, in black people, it's actually spread out through the skin. It spreads out through the cells and covers everything from the actions of the ultraviolet light.
There's no doubt in people with higher melanin, natural higher melanin, that it's far more likely that melanin will be coating the nucleus, the cell wall of the nucleus of the DNA. Now the point about that is that ultraviolet light, which is often used to splice DNA, is blocked by that melanin. It absorbs it. It doesn't allow it in to interfere with the DNA. And it could well be, and this is Nigel's thesis, that this was a blocker for them when they were trying to genetically alter the species. And therefore, when maybe just out of random mutation something like an albino came along, they discovered, wow, we can get straight in. And it may well be that the paler skinned nation, people on the earth, maybe have that pale skin because of this genetic experimentation to make things easier for them to work on human DNA. And in fact, Professor Steve Jones argues that this thing about vitamin D being, paler skin being there to allow vitamin D to be absorbed and so on, all these theories about why pale skin happened in the first place, he believes it's not an adequate explanation. There is no real explanation or justification for the need for pale skin at all.
Yeah, because I think if
dark skin is always an advantage in every circumstance.
Because most people would just automatically assume, well, they went to live in the north where there's less sun, so therefore their skin changed colour. But that's not the case.
According to Professor Steve Jones, an eminent professor of biology, that is absolute nonsense.
Right. Okay.
There's just no reason at all for pale skin.
You would want to absorb more light. And you know, I mean, why did we lose hair if we came to a colder climate, etc.
Yeah.
So obviously, something's wrong with that idea.
Right. All right. And Nigel contends that the white races, the northern European races, have probably had the most interference from this outside entity called the grey alien.
Yeah, and he doesn't say that. It's very important to say he doesn't say that from the point of view of a kind of reverse racism.
Right.
It's just he's letting us know that, right, that's there, you may need to do something about it, and maybe suggesting ways that we could do something about it. And if you look at the record of the European nations throughout history, in terms of colonialism, imperialism, and what the havoc they've wreaked on the world, it makes the point
that
really.
It's the blue-eyed white races that have got their finger on the nuclear. Well, I mean, what about China? Because he mentions the Chinese as well, doesn't he? He says that they've had significant intervention. Am I right there?
That's right. Yes, there's been interception all across the board. They found ways of doing it, but the most efficient way to do it is on cell nucleuses that aren't protected by the melanin shield. Right. That's just the most efficient, easiest way to do it.
She was pretty much quoting from Professor Steve Jones, who is a geneticist, and he has pretty much dedicated his life to studying our genes. And basically what she was saying is that people who are highly melanated, the melanin not only coats our skin, it also coats our cells. And in doing so, it prevents UV light from genetically altering our cells, right? So people who are highly melanated pretty much are the original people because their cells cannot be altered by UV light, right? And they also went on to say that pretty much there's no need or justification for pale skin because dark skin is always an advantage in nature, and dark skin has always been an evolutionary advantage. So that is why when my son, I think at that time he was 6 or 7, and he asked me, Mom, why is my skin darker than yours? That is why I told him, and I am not in the sciences, you know, my background, my degree is not in science, you know, I'm not an anthropologist or anything. But I told him that's because your skin is better than mine. Your skin is richer than mine. That is why I explained to him we have something called melanin in our skin, and it protects our skin from the elements because we are nature's chosen people. And I posted that video like about a year ago, and I come and find this video on TikTok which pretty much backs up what I was telling my son scientifically, right? With facts. So I just, yeah, we are the chosen people. We are the original people, especially the people who are highly melanated. So there you go.
Alexa, pause music. Look at here. Look at here. What did this woman just say what I thought she said? And you wait till now to give me this motherfucking news, huh? Do you know what I had to go through growing up? Creature from the Black Lagoon, Tar Baby, Chimpanzee. Call me a motherfucking shit. Dot. Black ass. Blue, purple, blue, whatever. What the fuck ever. Boy, I thought I was ugly as fuck. There's a whole segment of years I would not take pictures. Why didn't you tell me that when I was younger? Wait a minute. Cancel that. God knows what he's doing, cause yeah, I know me. Oh, you know what? I forgot something. Blame it on the green, not my heart. Look, another one they used to say was, "Oh, I bet you when it's dark, all you see is his teeth." Look here. So that's why I tell people, you really think you can say something and hurt me? Well, I got tough skin, man. Now I can fight better too. Anyway, bye.
Hey, kings and queens of Eden, it's your king. And boy, I wish I could be in the presence of all these people when they say these blasphemous things about the melanated skin, because you don't know what God did with us. First, I'm going to start with a certain individual from the Bible who prayed to the Father for the Son to stay in one place while they fought in battle so they can win the battle. And the Son stood in one place for 3 days. Didn't go nowhere. Stood right there so they could fight in that battle. I think it was a little bit longer than that. But long story short, I'm quite guessing that their skin complexion had to withstand the sun while they were fighting in that battle for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days of lights. Then next, basically, you said that our melanated skin blocked the energy that is coming from the sun that's supposed to go through our skin into our DNA, and that's supposed to be some kind of mutation problem. And coming from our history, y'all putting abortion centers in our neighborhoods and not in yours because we're having more kids than anybody else. So we must be getting energy from somewhere. P.S. damn sure ain't the food because y'all play with our food like 89%. Facts. But the number one thing you and your people fail to realize is the golden rule. When the sun hit me and my people's skin, the reason why our skin is so rich with melanin is because when the sun hit our skin, we just don't get energy in our body like everybody else. You know, like when the sun hit y'all skin, y'all body get a dose of energy. Our energy get transferred in 3 places. Our energy get transferred in the brain, in the heart, and in the skin. That's why we always look forever young. Forever young. Don't you wanna be forever, forever young? So with that being said, my people, and I'm going to try to say this in a sterling way, but a fashion way, so it can ride. This is the reason why a lot of our people took a forever vacation. And that's why you got melanin now being put in computer chips, phones with gold. Yeah, that part. By the way, a second PS, on the day of Pentecost, when all the enriched melanated people and the chosen people come together on one accord and them beautiful stars from the sky fall and drop down on top of our heads and bless us with them beautiful glorified bodies, and we all start speaking on one accord, and yes, meaning when one person says something, we all gonna say it together like we gonna know what the next person gonna say it before they say it. Yes, you will see then why those with the enriched melanated skin gonna be way beautiful than the enemy ever thought he was in front of his own eyes. That part. Shower out.
So,
This right here explains why they encourage mixing, because they know they cannot get and study, like they can't get our DNA through us. They can't splice it to make them better, so they have to they have to have intercourse with us and, you know, have babies with us in order for them to study at least partial of our DNA, because they can't really study it like that just by using us. Because, you know, even we have this thing, it's called ghost, well, they called it.
This video is for learning purposes only. Go back and watch that, what I just tagged or what I just, you know what I'm saying, stitched. It's very informational, and she said it, I didn't.
Like, seriously, Lolly, there is actually a time that you have to keep protecting something, hiding the truth, keeping people from knowing their history, creating or making up stories in order to confuse these people, in order to make them believe that, oh, you guys are less, we are the superior race and you are the lesser race. Like, seriously, this is the reason why a lot of them want to actually remove TikTok, because there are so many historical facts that people are getting knowledge from. Seriously, I have actually came across videos like this. I have, you know, put it up here too as well about the melanin and how, you know, black people are actually the superior race or the first people who have ever existed in the planet Earth. These people know this, but the thing is that because they don't want you to know about yourself, they decide to remove all of the books that all from schools. They don't want to teach history in schools. They just want you to do your homework. They want you to remain in their captivity. They just want you to still believe that, oh, they came here first before you. No, every other human being came from a woman. Or came from people that lose, maybe brown people or black people. They are the mother earth. They are the mother that mothered the mothers. Like, they are the mother earth. Every other person comes from Africa. Yeah, the world started from Africa. Like, that is where all of the humanity all began. And there is this story about the Anunnaki. Anunnaki, I'm going to, you know, find it out and, you know, put it up here soon. So it's all, I think that the father of, you know, humanity or what have you. But the bone of contention is that the people who came here first are actually black people, and every other person comes from them. So enough of all of this hide and seek. People knew already, especially people that look like me. Even if you guys don't want to accept that fact, people knew. But it's just that, you know, when slavery happened, these people decided to colonize every other person, every other race, making people to believe that they are God's like, they are Jesus Christ like, they are the way at which Jesus looks like, or Yeshua looks like. then you that you are in the darkened complexion, that means you are the devil. This is just what also Christianity will make you believe. I can actually remember that, when I was growing up, there's these movies I watch with my siblings where, Yeshua is classified to look in a certain way with all snow white, blue eyes, and all of that. Then the devil will now look all black. Oh my God. I am laughing right now because, I am laughing right now because I was also brainwashed. Oh my goodness. Sorry. But I think I was also brainwashed. When we were growing up, anytime we see a darker shade, we're like, oh, it's the devil. I and my siblings will start running around saying that this person is the devil, like, because we've been made to see the devil as someone that is a dark person. Oh God. Oh my goodness. Then anytime we see someone of the lighter complexion and all, we're like, oh yeah, this is Jesus Christ. I wish I could make a video so that you guys will see how I'm just laughing and crying at the same time because this is just so hilarious. I will never forget that movie. Anytime we put on that movie, I don't even like sleeping alone in my room anymore. I want to go sleep with my mom because I keep, when I see maybe dark shades, oh my God, devil. Or when I see someone that is so dark as that, I'm like, you look like it, because of what? Because this is what they want us to believe. Yeshua and Jesus Christ look a certain way, while the devil and the other person or a bad person looks a certain way. Like, God. May God forgive us. May God forgive all our trespasses. Seriously. So, these people has actually made us to understand, or they want to make us to believe that, oh, you guys are and we are the superior people, and they want us to believe all that. But the way at which most of them, especially, coming out to spew all of the revelations is giving, oh, okay, since you guys have found us out, it's better for us to really, really reveal everything, even if they are pretending that they are just finding it out right now. They knew all along. This was the reason why histories are not taught in school. This was the reason why some books was removed from a certain library or a plantation. I think I saw a video like that on TikTok where people are reacting to the fact that some historical book was removed from a certain plantation and people were reacting. I saw that video a very long time. So this is the reason, because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know your identity. They just keep on lying to you. They want you to believe that. Oh God. May God have mercy on us. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section. Please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.
Watch up to this extent. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, share this video, leave a thought in the comment section, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.